What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is a very exciting day. For you guys who have followed my channel for a while, you will know that I have been on the hunt for a GT3 991.2. About 4 months ago, I got an allocation for one, and I'm happy to say it is here in the garage. So let's take a look at my 2019 Porsche 911 GT3. All right, guys, here is my brand new 991.2 GT3. Wow, this thing is absolutely a beast. Now, I took delivery about 3 days ago, and I know a lot of guys do huge delivery videos, and with work right now, it's just tough for me to be able to do something like that. I know a guy that I watch on YouTube who goes by the name of Will Motivation. He and I were trying to put something together where he would come down and kind of do a delivery video for me, and I wasn't able to pull it off. Just with work and things like that, I wasn't able to pull that together. But I'm gonna do a real full video on the GT3 when I have some time. But today is just about giving you guys a real first look at it. Wow. And my spec, I'm not sure if you guys have watched the video that I did talking about the spec, but my spec is a pretty basic spec. Wow, look at those wheels. Look at them brake calipers. First off, I went with the steel brakes. I know a lot of folks go with the carbon ceramics, and I know that's probably a better choice for resale, but I didn't purchase this car with resale in mind. I purchased the car because I know it's something that I've wanted to get again. I had one a couple of years ago and I sold it when I bought this puppy right here, my Ferrari 458 Italia. When I purchased this 2 years ago, I traded in my 2015 GT3 to get this puppy. So I've been wanting one of these again, and now I finally have it. So let's go through the spec real quick. Exterior, I went with the basic standard black paint. So for me, that's good enough. I didn't want to go with any of the metallic paints or the metallic black. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big fan of black paint on my cars, but I went with the basic flat black paint from Porsche. I did upgrade and go with the satin black on the wheels, which is about a $1,200 option. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I went with the steel brakes instead of the carbon ceramics. And the reason I went with steel is because I'm not going to be tracking this car. I'm just going to be driving this car on public roads. I didn't want to spend an additional $9 grand or so on carbon ceramics when I wasn't going to be tracking the car. I wasn't going to be driving it very aggressively. So for me, there were really no need to get the carbon ceramics. So I went with steel. Other than that, that's it on the outside, guys. You know, I didn't do carbon caps on the mirrors Didn't need that. I wanted the all black effect, and that's what I got. So let's take a peek at the inside. Now, inside, again, I went with the basics, with one exception, well, actually with two exceptions. As you can see, no extended leather. I didn't want any extended leather. I didn't want any of that stuff because for me, I look at this as a track weapon. Now, I'm not going to be going on the track, but I still wanted the experience. And if I want to get in something with full leather everywhere, I can take the 458 and take that one, and that has extended leather, full leather throughout. I went with bucket seats. So here are the carbon fiber bucket seats. And again, if you can see, I went with the basic gray or silver stitching. No multicolor stitching for me. No red stitching, no yellow stitching. I just didn't want any of that stuff. And the big one is, I opted for the leather wheel and the leather gear selector. Yes, I did. I didn't go with the Alcantara because I didn't want that. Love the blacked out accents here, which I think is awesome with the leather wheel. Got you some stitching here that matches the stitching in the buckets. Now these things are fixed, guys. These buckets, they are fixed. So slide up and back. That's really it. No folding. Now in the 458, you do have, you can actually fold down or fold up to get access to the rear of the interior of the car. Here you can't. You just got to slide it up and back. So real sparse in here, guys. I did go with the carbon fiber bits. Again, not the full extended carbon fiber package, because that would have came out here too. I just went with it in a few select places because I didn't want the aluminum look. I had it in my last one and it didn't look real good to me. So you can see carbon, big color monitor. Don't have the car on right now, but we'll get to that. I'm going to do that. I did opt for a fire extinguisher. You guys will see these mats right here. I have GTS on them, and that's because I owned a 2015 Porsche 911 GTS in aggregate gray, and I purchased these mats to put in that car, and I had them in that car for 18 months. But when I sold that car to get my 2015 GT3, I just kept the mats. So I'm sticking those in here for now. Obviously under, you got the normal Porsche mats, but I'm sticking to, these are a little bit thicker, a little bit more plush, and they match the car, other than it says GTS when this is a GT3. So, but no big deal. Didn't go with the upgraded Bose sound system or anything like that. I just went with the standard sound. Here's a look at the back. Again, guys, this is just a quick one. I'm gonna give you guys a full, we're gonna give a full review of this thing when I get some time, but this one was more just to introduce you guys to the new addition to the garage. Let me get back here and give you guys and I apologize, I'm inside my garage doing this and not out. Here in South Florida, guys, it is extremely hot today. The sun is just unbearable. I know some of you guys, or most of you guys, are in areas of the United States where it's pretty cold, or other countries where it's pretty cold. Here in Southwest Florida, man, it's hot and a little bit humid. So I don't want to be out sweating, trying to do a review on my new GT3, and you know, the sun is killing me. So I'm inside, so I apologize. But again, I'm gonna do a full one where I'm gonna give you guys some really good shots of this thing, and you'll be able to see it. And I'll go through all the differences between the 2015 and the 2019 I got here. And again, I'm no car reviewer, so I'm not gonna know all the particulars, all the technical aspects or differences. But what I do know is you got a 4.0 liter engine, and the 2015 I had a 3.8. You got a little bit more horsepower, and you got a couple other tricks that Porsche's done to this thing aerodynamically to make it a much better car than the 2015 that I had. So, all right, guys, just a quick look, another quick look at the 458. That's here in the garage as well. She's looking awesome. Just came back from an annual service, actually last week, and she's ready to go. I washed her yesterday, did a little bit of hand polishing, and she looks great, man. I'll give you guys a little quick look at this one. And I know you guys have seen the 458 before, if you've followed the channel for any period of time. I know you've seen it, but you know, I like to kind of share my cars with you guys and give you an update of what's going on. And so yeah, apologize for these lights, man, here in the garage, but hey, man, I got to work with what I got to work with. But look at that naturally aspirated V8 Italian workhorse right there. Shoot, man, can't do it. Dream car here, brother. Dream car, dream car. Garage goals. Garage goals. So we got the Fame 2 plate. The GT3 has the Fame 1 plate. And here's the SL63. So you got the SL63, which is my daily driver now since I sold the Range Rover SVR when I purchased the GT3. Give you guys a little bit of a look from this standpoint. Real nice. And 63. And the 63 actually has the Fame 3 plate. So a little vanity plates, but that's cool. It's perfect. It does the trick. All right, guys, there we go. All right, guys, well, you got a good look. I hope you like the new addition to the garage. I hope you guys are equally excited about the content I'm gonna be making with this thing right here. I hope so. And yeah, man, I'm over the moon, man. I'm excited. And yeah, I can't wait to make more videos with this thing. I can't wait to give you guys a first drive in this thing. It is much different than my 2015, in my opinion. Some people won't believe that, but I think it is. And we're gonna do more work in this thing right here as well. So all right, guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. And if you like the video, man, if you like the new GT3, give me a thumbs up. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing and share the video. But until the next time, you guys stay peace.